Hi, JP Fournier of the Movie Jerks here, coming to you on Sci-Fi September, the month where I watch a new science fiction film I have never seen every day for the full month. And this year, I'm hoping to get some more science fiction films that have science in them. I just watched The Artifice Girl, which is fantastic. I'm looking for more science fiction films in that genre or in that vein. So let's see what we get on our first day of Sci-Fi September. We get Space Wars. Quest for the Deepstar. Okay, it's probably more fiction fantasy than science fiction fantasy, but let's see what this one gives us. A father and daughter team of space scavengers race against a band of evil mercenaries to reach a legendary lost freighter called the Deepstar. Along their trek through the universe, they encounter monsters, aliens, robots, and something even worse. Okay, that could be all right. So the first film I'm watching this year is Space Wars, Quest for the Deepstar. Space Wars, Quest for the Deepstar is an ode to goofy sci-fi adventures and the schlock science fiction B-movies of the 50s and 60s. Plus, it's also inspired by Star Wars. And much like the Star Wars tales, this universe is very small. Everyone seems to know everyone in this giant universe.
Dykstra?
Noir, darling, how are you doing?
Where's Kip?
Right to business as always. Well, we had a little situation. I took his ship.
In this film, anyone can find anybody.
Did you really think you could run across the galaxy with my property and I wouldn't find you? Tell me that you're not that stupid.
I'm not that stupid.
Regardless of the time or distance that needs to be traveled.
What?
Taylor!
And did I mention that it borrows heavily from the Star Wars franchise? However, one thing I wish it did take from the Star Wars series is the sense of speed. Take this dogfight in space that leads to an asteroid field. The Empire Strikes Back came out in 1980, and even The Last Starfighter, which is known as the first CGI film in history, came out in 1984. And back in those days, the special effects demonstrated a sense of urgency and momentum. But in Space Wars, Quest for the Deepstar, well, for some reason the space fights are a bit slow. While Space Wars is not a perfect film by no means, what I did like was the performance by Michael Perry, who's perfectly casted as Captain Kip, an aged, rugged, and slightly jaded scavenger. The script, while never breaking any new grounds, has enough twists and turns to keep the plot running smoothly. And while I get this as a homage to B-movies of the past, they still could have put some effort in the fight choreography at the end, especially when the film consists of martial arts and stunt expert Olivier Gruner as our main villain. Overall, this is a cheaply made goofball of a film. However, for those of you that understand the type of film that it is emulating, then there might be some fun to be had. And there you have it, day one of Sci-Fi September. This time I watched Space Wars, Quest for the Deepstar. If you're interested in other films we're watching for the Sci-Fi September, be sure to subscribe to get updates daily. And for more information about the Movie Jerks, you can go to www.themoviejerks.ca.